So the bumper came in the mail. We have the M Sport bumper here. I wonder if it's bent or if it has all the, it's all the way stretched out, but it should have the ducts and everything, the air ducts for the brakes and all that. But I'm gonna go wash the cars right now and then figure out where to get this bumper painted. All right, y'all, so we're gonna open this box right now and then I'll get back to you guys and see, because we're gonna load it into the car and bring it to Johnny's shop so we can get to work, but I need to get a knife first. I'm just gonna load all these parts into the car and we'll look at them when we get to Johnny's shop, but some nice pieces here. Right off the bat, first thing I could say is this does feel like pretty cheap. Well, this right here feels like really flimsy, cheap plastic, so I gotta be careful with that. But we got the air ducts and everything, the fog light, mounting brackets. I believe this is for the intercooler duct kit. Oh no, this is the fog light right here. And then we should have the brake air ducts that going on the side of this here. So I'm gonna load this stuff up and then I'll get back to you guys. So I was looking more into it. We're at Johnny's shop now, by the way. Whenever you guys come here, make sure you park right in front of this garage. Right, make sure you park right in front of it when it's closed. That's the best parking spot you got here. Security sound. But as I was saying, we just got to Johnny's shop, and it looks like they did not send me a front lip, which I'm not too crazy about because I can just get a carbon one, or I can get the one that I wanted. But I thought I was getting the front lip. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't see no front lip here, or I don't see any 3 pieces to make a front lip. So I don't know. I'm gonna check the listing again, but I'm pretty sure they said that it came with the front lip. But this is the bumper right here. I haven't unpackaged it, but you could literally tell right away because the M Sports have a little like groove here, shark tail type shit, shark tail, and there's a lip that goes there, and it's not there, so whatever. But we're gonna get this shit up on the ramps and start taking it apart when Christos gets here. All right, guys. So I see everything's here. We did not get the front lip, and they also gave me the part that has windshield wipers or headlight washers, which I also don't have, but they came with a cover, so I guess I'll just put them back on. It's a little frustrating, but it's whatever. This is why you guys don't buy shit from eBay, or at least shit like this, I guess. But looks pretty good. It's already primered and everything, so I'm gonna start putting everything on and looking at front lips. All right, so we're just taking the bumper off now. I'm taking a break on putting the bumper together, the M Sport one, because it's giving me a hard time. But we got a T30s on the outside and a bunch of T20s. And then you're gonna have like 3 or 4 8mm on the inside here just to disconnect the bumper and the wheel rail. Let's go see what this M Sport, show you guys what I got done on the M Sport bumper here. Got 2 grills in, and then I was about to crash out, so I had to take a break. But we'll get back to that. And we also need hardware from this old bumper actually. To put that together the rest of the way anyway. So I'm gonna take the rest of this stuff out and then we'll start taking the front bumper out.
Why, they found you on social media?
No, I have his number. We swap numbers. So we just have the most of the bumper off. Cost is just getting this screw right here on the other side, and then it'll be off. I'm gonna disconnect the fog light right here. Same on the other side, and there's also gonna be the parking sense shit on the other side too, I'm pretty sure. So just look out for that. All right, so we removed the fog light. We're just removing the parking sensing plug, and then we should be able to swap everything over from this bumper. And we also have to swap some parts over on the inside actually with the new air ducts. Jesus, you can see like the paint on the fucking headlight. These people in Florida don't know what they're doing, though. All right, so don't make the mistake we did of forgetting to take this front black piece off so you can take this trim out. None of the M Sport cars have this, so just throw that shit in the trash. Scrap it. Yeah. And now this should come out to be replaced. Same thing with this foam. I believe this foam is not even supposed to be here either. So foam's probably about to be out next. But see, this garbage. Garbage. So now we're about to secure this air duct back in place where it goes.
Put the new one on.
Yeah, once we put the new one in, and then show you guys how it's going. So we're trying to get this clipping right now, boys, but it's not working in my favor.
Is this a new air duct for the side?
just screws in the same place in the same place. Okay, so we got that like that. Now we can. All right, guys. So we got the air ducts in. Shout out to Costa and Crystal for helping me. Looking real good, and the front part in. So now we need to take the screws and brackets for the fog lights off that bumper and put it on the new bumper, and transfer everything. And everything in here should be all set as far as I know. Because there's a lot of other pieces I don't know. All right, so we got the bumper on, loosely fitted. Looks pretty good. You see, I told you it'll still look better even though it's not painted red yet. It's pretty good. Thumbnail. So we're getting the fog lights in on the new bracket. Also, make sure you put the new bracket on, the new fog light one, because it is different than the other one. But we ran into issues with the screws going in on the back side here because there's no actual screw holes. So we got one in, jammed in, not twisted, and this one we just got a clip from this universal kit that we had. So if you have the same issue, you're just gonna have to do that. All right, y'all. So we're all set. We were trying to figure out where this goes, but you said this was a European plate or something, so
Plate bracket.
I'm actually gonna throw this on now. So
Yeah, get yourself a plate that says I'm a fag.
you can get it for the 335 actually.
I should put on my car. I have a Euro plate.
Yeah, have it right there. So you don't have to fuck up your front bumper.
I mean, I'm gonna have to put a hole through it anyways. What do you mean?
No, that one clips into the front.
Damn.
Alright guys, so we're putting on the M Sport bumper that hasn't been painted because he's so impatient. So we're just gonna throw it on, see how it looks. So we have a red car, and you got an ugly front end.
And it's ready to gap to 335. You plugged everything in over there?
Oh shit, no. I'm not plugging nothing in, bro. You don't need to.
Alright, should I test the lights before we
Look at Johnny taking his helping.
Yo, did you transfer the clips from the other bracket already on that
Yo,
side?
you already scratched the
The metal?
bro.
Yeah. Alright.
You already scratched it. Yo, where's your emblem?
That I'm probably gonna have to like beat up and take it off the other one. Alright guys, so we're placing the bumper on now. Gotta see how this fitment is. This bumper is tight as hell.
Where the fuck are the screws?
On there and this side and over here.
Which ones are the ones that go
The
on the
long
fender?
one is the one that goes for the front bump, to the bumper to the fender. Right there. The long ass one. So. This side I didn't take out, so I don't know. But the inner side one close to the wheel is this one.
Is the long one.
Yeah, it goes like.
What about the
one
first
all the way
I
up
just
the
want
top?
to get it to hold it. Like the further one that's out.
The further one, yeah, this one. The one
This
close
one?
to the wheel is this one, yeah, the long one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully it'll pull it in place. Wait. Okay, so we got it on. He's tightening up this side. The fitment is actually good. Honestly, if it wasn't for the screw that goes there, then that shit would not be that good. But I just gotta figure out where this goes. But it looks good. I also gotta get this air duct to line up in here, but the bumper's not all the way on my side. So. All right. Gotta take it off right now. Yeah, don't start your car yet. So I'm gonna move this down a little bit because now it's under it.
You just want to loosen it a little bit. Like
And let it, yeah, because it's under the hood. But other than that, this shit's nasty. I don't know. I think it still looks better without, even though it's not red. right, so we're actually gonna get music now too. We at Johnny's shop. We've got the bumper on. I wonder if this is an Apple CarPlay or if it's actually recording. So these are the subs that I originally had. 2 12s in this big ass box, and then I had a 500 amp, but we're gonna switch it to, what is this, 1300 amp? I don't know, to this one, and we're gonna run 2 12s, Type R's, Big R's, whatever it is, and we should make more sound with the boost knob.
Yeah, catch a LA vibe, California vibe, ducking homicide.